Thanks for being with us. As I was saying, I'm just always in awe of the work that you and your family do. It amazes me with everything you've been through that you continue to do this every single day. And Bill 117 in Utah is part of that. And as I was reading about the bill, I couldn't help but think to myself, if something like that had existed, perhaps Gabby would be with us today.
I mean, we do feel that way, but the bill does do a lot of good work, and yeah, we were proud to be a part of it. That was awesome to see, and all the credit goes to Lieutenant Governor Henderson, Senator Weiler, Representative Wilcox. They all worked really hard. It's all with Mandy Maine's family in regards to what happened there and stuff. So that was tragic, but this has come from that, and like I said, it was just we're proud to be a part of it.
Do you think this is something, Joe, that could spread beyond just Utah? I mean, are you going to take this to other states as well?
We're starting to look, as the four parents, we do work, but still trying to see what we can do and affect the change in a positive way. We do support this. Like I said, this is something that does, it's a huge step forward. We would like to see it in the state of Florida and other states and see it go national, but it's not just about the questions. That's the key there, The questions are great, and the way you ask the questions are extremely important, but it's what follows after those questions that are just as important, if not more. So understanding, to have all the systems in place beforehand is key to the success of this program. So.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense. Some of this stuff, it's surprising that this doesn't already exist, like what you worked on with the Help Find the Missing Act on the national level in terms of, when someone goes missing, it should get reported into a national database. I think on the outside, you would have just assumed that this is already happening, but it turns out it's not in some states, and you were able to move that through, and that's on a national level.
Yeah, and that was another amazing thing to be a part of. You would think, when you get into these type of situations, you sometimes you can see some of the stuff that happens, and
there we go.
Sorry about that.
No, you're fine.
Sorry about that. You see some of the shortcomings that happen from being in these situations, and we noticed quite a few gaps that we're just trying to fill. And Tara, myself, Jim, Nikki, we're doing everything we can to try and fill as many as we can.
Unfortunately, I've covered a lot of tragedies lately, including what happened in Idaho, among a bunch of others, unfortunately. And I just always think of you guys and what you went through, and again, the way you've kind of come out of it on the other side in terms of, and I know that doesn't make the pain go away, but trying to help others with the work you're doing. I mean, what do you, and I know you talk to some of these other families, what do you say to these other families that go through these sort of things?
Listen, I'm fortunate. I have a great support system with Tara, Nikki, and Jim, friends, family as well. But we talk all the time, and that is really important. And we try and stress that to people that we talk to, and making sure that they're not alone, and they have the support and all the stuff that they need to kind of navigate these waters. These are painful, hard ways to navigate, and sometimes your brain doesn't exactly work. So when you have a bunch of people together and really, holding each other up,
yeah,
that helps a tremendous amount. So I'll tell you, Jim's amazing, Nikki, Tara, they're all, top-notch amazing. So it's great to have them by our side together.
So you've had the victory in Utah, the Help Find the Missing Act. I see on Twitter you're constantly posting missing people. What's next on the agenda? Is there something brewing with the Gabby Petito Foundation that we should be following in terms of your next sort of mission?
We have some things that I can't go into detail yet, but we have some things in the works. But if I can ask a favor, if you can put the domestic violence hotline phone number, if maybe in between commercials, if you can share a missing person flyer, something, little things like that. I think you guys call it B-roll, where, you see like the anchor sitting there shuffling papers for a few seconds. We don't need to see you guys shuffling papers. It'd be awesome if you can put up a missing person flyer or a phone number to a support system that could really make a difference. These are the people that are watching your network, and stuff like that could make a huge impact.
Yeah, that's a really good point. I'm filling in this week, so you have my word. We will put up a missing person every night, and we will put up the domestic violence hotline. And if you don't follow Joe Petito on Twitter, you should, because he's bringing light to cases that deserve attention that aren't getting the attention. Mr. Petito, thank you, as always. We appreciate you coming on tonight.
Thank you very much, Brian. Talk to you soon.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.